This is the Iron Trader. It is Tuesday morning. Okay, so we're going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now, the API number here for crude oil will be out today at 4:30, and the EIA report for crude oil will be out on Wednesday at 10:30. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, you want to stay sharp here, especially this week, probably for the next 10 days, to see how this Middle East is all going to shake out here. If there's going to be sanctions against Iran or this or that, whatever it is going to go on here, that's going to affect crude oil prices immensely, okay? And also, just always remember, if they can get this stuff settled out here, you have a big premium here in crude oil where this is way high for this time of the year here, and you could probably drop $5, $10 here very, very easy. So always just keep that in mind on your back burner. Again, if there's escalation up there, you could gain $5, $10 very easily, okay? So just be very, very sharp. Okay, let's look at the daily chart. All right, what do we have here? Let me big this up a little bit here. Okay, now, Friday we had this nice big green candle here. It went right up here to the 21-day. Yesterday, it tried to get above, but it could not close above. I've been pointing out this 21-day, how very, very important it is. Okay, so today, well, so far we have a lower high and a lower low. So let's just take a look here at the upside. Okay, so 87.87 is going to be very, very critical. If we can close over, then we look to yesterday's high. Okay, you're looking at 88.33. And then if we could get above all that here, then we'll look to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 89.59. You have 90.27 here. Then we come up here, you have 91.88. We have 92.43, 94.17. And then the top of this candle here to retest is 95.03. But all this here is based on if you can close above this key 21 SMA. That is going to be very, very critical. Now here, on the downside, well, you always want to watch the previous day's high, low, and closing numbers. So we look at the low of yesterday as 86.32, and then right below that here, we have this 85.59, your 50-day here, and then we have your 85.46 here, your 8 SMA here. Now, it looks like your 8 SMA is trying to curl up here, which could put a nice floor in here. If you look at this candle right here, okay, it looks like you do have a bull flag working here, but again, you have to get and close above this T21 SMA here for that to play out here. And again, if it closes below the 50-day and your 8 SMA here, well, then that would negate any kind of a bull flag pattern. Okay, so watch this 50-day here on the downside. Watch this 8 SMA here on the downside. Now, again, if that's all lost here, then we want to look to this big candle right here, okay? So then you want to look to that 83.35 here, and then we have 83.11, and then we'll have a retest on that 82.31, and then 81.50 is going to be your key support. Now, again, if that is lost, your 81.50 is lost, then we come over here to your 21-day here on your weekly chart here. You got 80.47. Then we come down to your 79.68, your 100 SMA here, and then we go back here on this 50-day at 78.29, and then we have your big boy retest at 77.82 here. So we got to see how this all shakes out, because when you look at this pattern here, this is a possible bull flag, so keep that in mind. But if you look at a weekly chart here, see you got a possible bear flag going here, okay? So you got two different kind of scenarios. You got to see which is going to play out. Again, you need to close above this 21-day to go higher, and if you close below the 8 in the 50-day, then that'll take it lower, even a possible retest here. It's all going to see what's going to happen here in the Middle East and how this is all going to shake out. All right, let's take a look here at the old natural gas. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart here. Now, well, let's just take a look here first. So far, we have an inside day here. Okay, yesterday you put in a low there of 3.05. How did it get there? Just look to the left, top of the candle. What do you have? 3.05. It was a really, really good scalp there. I scalped twice, got 25 cents out of it, but I'm trading 20,000 shares, so it was an overall pretty good day. So we got to see what's going to happen. So today, what you want to do is you want to watch yesterday's low. That's the key. That's at 3.05. And then if that's lost here, we can come right down here easily here to this 21-day sitting at 3.00. And then if that is lost here, always watch the bottom of this candle here. That's 2.82, and the top of this here, that's your gap. Here's your fill at 2.66, but you have your 50-day, and you have your right there in the middle here of support levels. But always keep that gap and that fill in mind. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, but eventually that always gets filled here, okay? So on the upside here, what you want to do is watch yesterday's high. Okay, that was 3.185. There's your gap. Okay, and then we looked at the bottom of this candle here. That's 3.20. There's your fill. Now, again, if it can fill that gap and go higher, your target here is going to be that 8 SMA here, sitting at 3.28. Now, again, if you can get above that, then we looked at the top of this candle here. You're looking at 3.34, and then we have 3.42, 3.45, and then your big retest up there at 3.47. If you can blast above this somehow, and this goes up to that close above that 3.47, well, we just looked at the left of the chart here on the weekly. The bottom of the candle, 3.52. The top of this candle, 3.59, and then you have 3.78, which lines up very, very nice here with your 200. So very, very interesting trade here today because we have an inside day so far. So we got to see if it's going to rally up here or maybe just some sideways action here. But then again, we know your support levels here, and then we also know the resistance levels. Now, here on the weekly chart, this is going to be very crucial here. This is at 3.15. Right now, natural gas is sitting real time at 3.132. So now this 50-day, which was a nice support, becomes resistance. So you need to really get and close above that here to go higher. On the downside, watch your 8 SMA here. That's 2.90, and then we have your 21-day rate below that here, sitting at 2.70. But your 8-day is above your 21-day here. So that's always very, very bullish sign here. Now, if we look here on your RSI here, well, this is looking like it wants to cross on over here. This is, your RSI is flattening out here. Your MACD looks like it wants to cross over here. But we got to just see how it shakes out here for the day. If it does cross over here, then we get like what you have a pattern here, and then it comes right on down here. So always watch your RSI here and your MACD. Very, very key, and obviously always your volume here. So just again here, just to recap real quick here, watch your 21-day, actually yesterday's low first. That's at 3.05, and then your 21-day if it sells down. And then on the upside, watch the gap, watch the fill, and then watch that key 8 SMA here at 3.28. All right, that's all I have for you right now here. I'll have more for you on crude oil and natural gas here after the pit close today. And remember, the API numbers will be out on crude at 4:30. All right, thanks for watching.